Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And we're underway.
Frank Rijkaard can really make his presence felt. A superb defender who became an iconic midfield anchorman.
And what's more, a remarkably good strike rate, actually.
Very true, just another level of his expertise, Peter, but his reading of the game, for me, is masterful.
Gives it back, and he's in on goal. Oh, nice touch. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Messi! Messi! Genius!
Well, this is already looking rather ominous for the opposition. When a player of his calibre can open up the scoring with a brilliantly classy finish, it could be a very long match for that defence to prevent it happening again.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
India finally moves. And Messi! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Messi actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Barcelona with the corner, they're first. Impressive jump! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Adriano really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Roberto Carlos. And now a sudden chance to counter. And it's Pedri. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Stood up well to him there. Barcelona leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. He's in plenty of space here. It's a promising position. And a header! And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Kaká plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Barcelona already with the upper hand and looking to turn it into something close to dominance. He's onside! Lovely bit of skill. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Messi. Ribery. Passing is crisp and sharp. Serginho. Well timed, excellent interception. Kaká. For Messi. Searching pass he's played there. Oblak is there and he can get that clear. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Camavinga did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Pedri. Pedri is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And the pass is intercepted. Now it's Hunnit. Nicely spread. Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Cafu. Ribery. Vieira. Messi. Adriano. And this is Van Nistelrooy. Messi. And it's Kaká. This might spell danger. Shot a goal! And that's a tidy finish. the goal they've been looking for. A mere formality, nigh on a certainty. He is truly in the zone.
Yeah, he always had the measure of the keeper, and there was very little doubt as to how this was going to end up.
Barcelona are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off the shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now at 2 up.
Played into space. Out of play for a goal kick. Serginho. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Vieira. Pirlo. Messi. And it's Ribery. Kaká. Vieira. Tries to pass it through. And the ball is out of play. And the referee has brought play back and showed him a yellow card. Serginho. Played out towards the right wing. And it's Pirlo. Messi. Now it's Hullet.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And this is Hullet. Camavinga. Van Nistelrooy. Messi. Serginho does well to get it back. A heavy challenge. And that brings the first half to a close. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Barcelona are heading into the break, very happy with how it's gone so far. And we're already back up and running after half-time. This is a promising build-up. Adriano, renowned for his long-range shooting, and that has sent him sprawling. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. Barcelona presented with a golden opportunity here. This for genuine comfort. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not much more than a formality.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
Barcelona find a position of real strength now. And it's Kaká. Adriano. Pedri, the magician-in-chief, his feet twinkling. Adriano. And Kubasi. Kaká! Oh, glorious! That is a special one! A finish right from the top draw! This day becomes absolutely perfect! Utterly And that's it! Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.
Please join me in wishing all the best for members of our fan club celebrating their wedding anniversary today.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. If you're just joining us, we are already underway.
Claude Makelele is, in my opinion, a player that revolutionised the role of the defensive midfielder. He highlighted the importance of the ugly side of the game.
The original and still perhaps the best.
I'd say so. Many have tried to emulate him, but nobody's managed it.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Kaká showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Can he finish? And he's done it!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Can he get it through? Adriano! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And we have our very first corner. And the shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
It's their second corner of the game. Adriano! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Adriano clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Now it's Kaka. He's a sharp little ball. He's had a shot! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Oh, it's very good running that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement. Barcelona really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Cannavaro.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
And it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space. Well, goes for a shot! And the keeper couldn't hold it. It's in! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
So that's two now with... Shoots! Messi. And the counter is on. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Hakimi. Oh, that's fabulous. And here's Pedri, driving through the middle. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Messi tries making a foray down the right. Good chance here! Oh, how good is he! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And they are dragging it back! Game on again! Beautiful, just beautiful. The joy of the moment.
That is simply tremendous.
Oh, they could be caught out here. He has found the way through. There's the shot! It's there! They have come roaring back!
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
This has become one superb game of football.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. Barcelona really could have done without this. He'll know exactly where he wants to put it. That is some save from Khan. Well, would you believe that?
You couldn't ask for a better opportunity to equalise, but now he'll feel like the opposition have just scored.
And it's hoisted clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Adriano was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Yeah, the confidence we can admire, the decision-making we can't. He'll learn from it.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Threads one in. Oh, that's not a chance! 5 minutes till the break. Pirlo makes the interception. Makaleli. That has been cut short. And it's Kaka. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's found a way through. Vardiol. And he's managed to get free. An uncompromising challenge. Pedri.
This is the time you need that pace.
Now it's Musiala. He's shifting through the gears here. Musiala is the guilty party there. He's had it taken off him. Makaleli. And he's had it nicked away. Well, that looks a decent ball. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Barcelona are finally getting a much-needed break. It's been absolutely breathless stuff so far. So we reach the halfway point.
We've seen some really terrific football in that half with the flow of goals. And of course there are mistakes, but I'm not in a mood to moan.
What a good half. They've gone blow for blow, and it's 2-2. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Can he finish? Goal! Spain! Into the lead once more. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
Spain take the lead. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Knocks it into space. Oh, Red, nice interception. He's picked his way through. Big chance! Goal! And the lead lasts no time at all.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Pirlo. Almost an hour gone. Vieira can see things others simply cannot. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Now it's Neymar. Oh, good-looking ball. Now it's Kaka. Tries to play it through. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And here's Pedri. Look at the space. Shot a goal! Makaleli. Hakimi. Spain do have a chance to counter here. Now it's Raul. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And this is Adriano. It's Adriano! And that certainly packed a punch. And this is Adriano. Shot could be on. Chance for a shot! And he gets rid in a hurry. Mohamed Salah. Now, what about a counter-attack? Tries to pass it through. Hakimi. Barella. Raul.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Messi. Adriano. And it's Messi. Passing is crisp and sharp. While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Cute ball now, how can he reach it?
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Gets a good foot in there. That's been slipped through. And he's straight offside. Aims beyond the defence. Vieira. Raul goes steaming forward. Guardiol. Lovely bit of skill. Great vision. And he was alert to it. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Vieira shows great strength. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. And the shot! Whistle's gone, and the referee has given a penalty. Barcelona, with the clock ticking away, have a chance to change the whole picture. This to complete the turnaround. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Yeah, as decisive as it comes. Spot chosen, spot hit.
Barcelona complete their comeback, and now they only need to hold out for a few minutes.
It looks to be the correct call, Peter, and in the circumstances it really had to be. I think we're about to see a frenetic finish, and no half measures from here.
Desperate defending required here.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. Now, can they get him away? Vieira. And claimed it back swiftly. Now it's Kaká. And the number on the board is 3. Makaleli. It's a pretty loose pass. So that's it. It is all over. So the winners bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that. Pedri picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise. Well, football is of course ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. The San Siro for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. So that's got things underway. Well, this formation was traditionally considered a bit defensive, but now very much back in vogue due to some pretty well-known proponents, Jim.
Yeah, the 3-5-2 has been used by some of the biggest and most successful teams around, Peter. You know, one of its key strengths is the fact that it's well suited to playing out from the back, and I think you'd have to have a look at the wing-backs in that manner, because they can get forward with ease, and you can create overloads because you're not going to get to...
Adriano! Oh, whistle's gone, now then! The referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick. Nesta has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had...
Messi! Genius!
Well, this is already looking rather ominous for the opposition. When a player of his calibre can open up the scoring with a brilliantly classy finish, it could be a very long match for that defence to prevent it happening again.
Oh, that is a bit special.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
Milan are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Couldn't squeeze it through. Adriano. Oh, that's well spotted. Looking for options for movement. And that's really well manoeuvred. Barcelona couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind.
And he's had a hit! Always going over the top.
Yeah, you can't blame him for trying, but that looked a little forced.
Nesta gathers from the goal kick. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. And he's had it nicked away. Kaka. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Quality ball. And it's Messi. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Messi. Now, who's going to be first to this? Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Goulet. Vinicius Junior is on his own. Vinicius Junior was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Messi. Kaka. Here's Vieira. Shifted upfield. Defending of the desperate variety. Messi. Pirlo. Rijkaard is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Goulet. Good puck. He's gone for goal! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Vieira cuts out the pass. And here's Mbappe. Arda Güler. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. Now it's Mbappe. Adriano. It's a searching pass. Tries to get it clear. Oh, he's been caught napping. He's found a way through. And the shot! He scores! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Barcelona are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Kaka. And that has left him in a heap. Mbappe, closing in on goal. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's Kaka. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Chiellini did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And it's Messi. Well seen, saw that coming. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Vinicius Junior. Khan breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Grealish. Vieira with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Vieira has got the wrong side of the referee and got himself a yellow card for his troubles.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
Adriano plays a sharp little ball here.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. He's shifting through the gears here. And Messi! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Messi.
And the half-time whistle goes. Some first-half thoughts?
Barcelona really should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half, Peter. The boss will be demanding the same level of intensity from his team, so I'd expect to see the same positive intent after the break, the same purpose again.
Barcelona in control at half-time, 2-0.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 19. Numero 9.
So off we go
numero
once
13,
more.
Numero 23. Numero 17.
Barcelona
Messi.
do appear to have made a half-time
Lascia il campo
change.
per
Well, I'm
il
assuming
numero
that this
15.
is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
Il numero 7.
Still
Il
no
numero
way
20.
through. The defending here is resolute.
Il numero 5. Il numero 14.
Pedri.
Ronaldinho.
Pedri will
Attenzione,
not
una
want to lose out
sostituzione.
here, not against this opponent. Pedri plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. And it's Ribéry. Conte. Threads one in. He has a look up. It's a mighty effort! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Now it's Mbappe. Kaká going face-to-face with his great rival. Here's a man who his teammates can look to in all times. That's an imaginative pass. Oh, nicely intercepted. Pirlo. Kaká. Good ball, good take. Can he finish? Just cruising! They are cruising! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
A case now of complete control. Pedri. No, not quite on the same wavelength.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di 80.953 spettatori.
60 minutes played. And he's going to be disappointed with that. Kaká. Now it's Shevchenko. Tries to pass it through. Oh, and the shot! He has done it! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Passing is crisp and sharp. And that pass just didn't quite work. Barcelona perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Kaká could try cutting inside here.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
Baresi. Ribery. And here's Suarez. Beckenbauer cannot be beaten that easily. And it's Conte. Conte. Decent chance! It's in! And they are dragging it back! Game on again! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Milan get themselves back into contention.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Now it's Shevchenko, closing in on the last quarter of an hour. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Oh, good-looking ball. Can he get it through? Shapes to shoot! So close to drawing level.
Suarez clearly knows that he let himself down there. He'd like another pop at that one, but that's not how it works.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Pedri. Pirlo. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now, can they get him away?
Milan really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Kaká. Rijkaard. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Mbappe.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Milan needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Now it's Shevchenko. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Messi. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And the through ball.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Pirlo. Now it's Mbappe. Kaká. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him. They've got to make this nice and quick.
Ribery charging forward, the ball at his feet.
3 minuti di recupero.
Messi. Kaká. And the number on the board is 3. Oh, delightful ball. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Now it's Luis Suarez. Searching pass he's played there. And the referee brings it to a close. Well, that was good. A terrific advertisement for attacking football. Both sides glad to trade blows, to set out always only to win. And it came down to one decisive moment. Mbappe picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And that gets things running.
Well, Xabi Alonso is the standout. He'll be looking to set the tempo and dictate the play here, Peter.
He is so integral to this team, isn't he?
Yeah, he has the quarterback influence on a team so that as soon as he gets on the ball, everyone starts making runs. He's a master passer and a beautiful manipulator of the ball.
Messi! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Donnarumma herring after the ball here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. He's going for goal! Ambitious, but just off target.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. And the pass is intercepted. Messi takes control of it and he's on the move. Messi proves just a little bit too strong. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And he's in on goal. He could be in here. It's Neymar! 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 One of a type! He's brilliant! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. First blood drawn. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Barcelona are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Pass somewhat off target. Good take, and is he in? Barcelona are enjoying a good spell right now and leading. That has not gone well. Vieira. Adriano. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Adriano finds himself offside. Koundé cuts it out. Now it's Messi, looking to play him in. Oh, Adriano! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
He was so quick off the mark there, read the ball beautifully. If only he could have found a half-decent finish.
And it's Vieira. And there's green grass ahead of him. And he's onside. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Adriano receives it. It's Adriano! Sticks it away! And this is getting better and better. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Strokes it back. Barcelona looking to pass their way through. Hakimi. Oh, that's a key interception. Adriano. That's a shade optimistic. Well, that pass isn't the best. And it's skewed away. Adriano touches it back. Can he finish? Oh, it's come off the upright. Adriano! Well, you could just about hear the collective sigh there. They know they got away with one.
Oh, the manager might turn blue here any second. He's probably sounding it right now.
It's a good spell of possession, this. He's having a go. And he has kept it out somehow.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And it's Neymar. It's Neymar! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And again the keeper stands strong. Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And now a sudden chance to counter. It's a searching pass. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Played into space.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Out for a throw. Grimaldo. And there is the half-time whistle. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Barcelona really should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half, Peter. The boss will be demanding the same level of intensity from his team, so I'd expect to see the same positive intent after the break, the same purpose again.
Barcelona in control at half-time, 2-0. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. He's through, now is he in? Pedri. Van Bronckhorst.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Throw in. Van Dijk. Passing is crisp and sharp. Vieira. Neymar. And he's managed to get free. They're urging him to shoot. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And this is Messi, and he's lost his man here. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rein it in or suffer the consequences.
Can he get it through? Messi gets flagged offside.
Early stages of the second half, and still 2 between them.
Grimaldo with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Messi. And Hakimi. Can he get on the end of this? Played back in. Oh, what a big chance! Oh, taken with style! Complete awareness. He understood what was needed, and he executed it smoothly.
Lewandowski really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been booked.
Oh, he's been caught napping! Grimaldo did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Van Bronckhorst. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to save from up here, I know. No way through. Barcelona suddenly appear frail.
Yes, from comfort zone to a stage of uncertainty perhaps, and they can't drift into a carelessness or this could get away from them.
Adriano is onto this.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
That looks a decent ball. Now it's Neymar. Now, can they get him away? Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Vieira gets into some space. Messi back in possession and ready to go again. And he was quick to react. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Just a quarter of an hour to play. He's in a great position here. Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. And this is Adriano. That is good alertness. Vieira. Threads one in. Great ball and he's in. Adriano! And it's in! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
And yes, it's him again. Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
Tries to pass it through. That looks a cracking ball. Oh, he's burst through. And he nearly went all the way.
Neymar can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
It's their second corner of the game. Big header! And that would have been game, set and match.
Oh, he went for it there knowing full well that it could have all been wrapped up.
No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. And this is Messi. And Messi! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Mbappe. And the flag has stayed down. That's an imaginative pass. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Messi. Neymar. And they've got it again.
Added minutes has been indicated.
Looking for options for movement. He's shifting through the gears here. Plenty to aim at here. Messi! Bruno Fernandes. And he's being shifted off it. Knocks it into space. Great defending, strong and determined. Confirmation that... And that is that. So smiles all round as they shamelessly indulge in the post-whistle euphoria. A win achieved through the right balance of industry and inspiration. A really satisfying day's work.
And a quick
Adriano taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly.